Do you know how to describe someone's character in English? Understanding personality traits is the key to deep conversations. Today, we master them together. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Extra English TV, XET. My name is Shayu, and I'm your instructor, your coach, and your guide to mastering real American English. Our first word is brave. Brave means showing no fear in dangerous or difficult situations. It is a very positive trait. For example, a firefighter is very brave when they enter a burning building to save lives. They face danger without fear. You can also be brave in daily life. For instance, being brave enough to stand up for what you believe in, even if others disagree. Now repeat after me slowly. Brave. One more time. Brave. Excellent. Now you know how to use it. Next is kind. Kind means being friendly, generous, and considerate of others. It is one of the best character traits. For example, helping an elderly neighbor with their groceries is a very kind thing to do. It shows you care. Kindness can also be in our words. Saying something nice to a friend who is sad is a wonderful example of being kind. Let's practice. Say it with me. Kind. Again. Kind. You are doing great. Let's keep going. Now let's look at lazy. Lazy describes someone who does not want to work or use any effort. It's the opposite of active. For example, if someone sleeps all day instead of doing their homework, we might say they are being lazy. A lazy person often avoids their responsibilities. For instance, leaving the dishes in the sink because they don't want to wash them. Repeat after me. Lazy. Once more. Lazy. Good. Remember, we use this to describe a lack of effort. The opposite of lazy is hardworking. This describes someone who puts a lot of effort and care into their work. For example, a student who stays up late to study and finish their projects is very hardworking. They want to succeed. We often use this to describe someone who has a strong work ethic, like a dedicated doctor or a busy construction worker. This is a long one. Repeat slowly. Hardworking. Again, hardworking. Perfect. You are a hardworking student. Now let's talk about being polite. Polite means having good manners and showing respect for other people. For example, saying please and thank you is very polite. It shows you have good manners and respect others. A polite person also listens when others speak. They are respectful in their conversations and actions. Repeat after me. Polite. One more time. Polite. Very good. Being polite is very important in American culture. The opposite of polite is rude. Rude describes someone who is not polite and has bad manners. They might be mean. For example, interrupting someone while they are talking is considered very rude. It shows a lack of respect. Being mean to service workers like waiters or cashiers is another example of being rude. Always try to be kind instead. Say it with me. Rude. Again, rude. Good. We want to avoid being rude whenever possible. Next, we have optimistic. An optimistic person is hopeful and confident about the future. They see the good in things. For example, an optimistic person might say, "The glass is half full." They look for solutions instead of focusing on problems. Being optimistic means believing that things will get better, even when you are facing a difficult challenge. Repeat this one slowly. Optimistic. Again, optimistic. Great. Having an optimistic attitude is very helpful. The opposite is pessimistic. A pessimistic person expects the worst to happen and often focuses on the negative side. For example, a pessimistic person might say, "The glass is half empty." They often worry about things going wrong. If you always think you will fail before you even try, that is a pessimistic way of thinking. Try to be more positive. Say it with me. Pessimistic. One more time. Pessimistic. Good job. It's a tricky word to pronounce. Now let's look at talkative. A talkative person likes to talk a lot. They are usually very social and friendly. For example, if someone can talk for hours about many different things, we describe them as talkative. Children are often very talkative because they are curious about the world and want to share everything they see. Repeat after me. Talkative. Again. Talkative. Nice. Are you a talkative person or are you quiet? The opposite is quiet. A quiet person does not talk much. They might be shy or they just like to listen more than talk. For example, someone who enjoys sitting alone and reading a book in silence is often a quiet person. Being quiet doesn't mean you have nothing to say. It often means you are observing and thinking carefully. Say it softly. Quiet. And again, quiet. Excellent. Both talkative and quiet people are important. Next is generous. A generous person is happy to give their time, money, or help to others. They are very giving. For example, someone who donates money to charity or gives their lunch to a hungry friend is being very generous. You can also be generous with your time. Helping a friend move or teaching someone a new skill is a generous act. Repeat after me. Generous. Again. Generous. Wonderful. Being generous makes the world a better place. The opposite of generous is stingy. A stingy person does not like to spend money or give anything to others. For example, if someone refuses to share their snacks even when they have plenty, we might call them stingy. A stingy person often avoids paying for things or sharing with friends even when they can't afford to help. Say it with me, stingy. Once more, stingy. Good. We use this word for people who are not willing to share. Now let's talk about being honest. An honest person tells the truth and does not cheat or steal. They are trustworthy. For example, finding a lost wallet and returning it to the owner without taking anything is an honest action. Being honest also means admitting when you have made a mistake. It is always better to tell the truth than to hide it. Repeat after me, honest. Again, honest. Great. Remember, the H is silent. We say honest. Next is calm. A calm person is peaceful and does not get angry or upset easily. They stay relaxed under pressure. For example, if someone remains relaxed even when there is a lot of noise or stress around them, they are very calm. A calm personality is often very soothing to others. They are the person everyone turns to when things get difficult. Say it slowly. Calm. And again, calm. Excellent. Staying calm is a very useful skill for learning. Our final word is patient. A patient person can wait for a long time or deal with problems without getting annoyed. For example, waiting for a long time at the doctor's office without complaining shows that you are a patient person. Learning a new language takes time, so you must be patient with yourself. You will get better every single day. Repeat after me. Patient. One more time. Patient. Fantastic job. You have learned so many great words today. I hope you enjoyed this lesson on personality and character. Practice these words every day to describe the people you meet. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Xtra English TV for more lessons. I'm Shayu, and I'll see you in the next one.